is not the ghetto. You know this is not the ghetto. I said, I know it's not the ghetto. You know it's not the ghetto. But for my clients who are coming to this new spot, they're going to think that I moved to the ghetto because there's a liquor store over there. And here you are when they pull into the parking lot, blasting your music and smoking. That's not a good look. I said, help a sister out. I said, do you think it was easy for me to get here and get the management opportunity that I have being here? And then he just sat there, and I think he was just like thinking about it, taking everything in. I said, help a sister out, Moses. And then I just decided to turn and leave. And as I was leaving, I said, I'm going to pray for you tonight. Do you know what Moses said? Moses said, as my back was turned and I was walking, Moses said, you can pray for me right now. He said, you can pray for me right now. And when I heard those words, I said nothing but God. And I could do nothing but turn around and walk to Moses. And I put my hand on his shoulders. And Moses turned the radio off. And I prayed over Moses. I prayed that God would bless him abundantly more than he can ever imagine. And I prayed about the name that he was given and that he would walk in it. I just prayed a long prayer over him, and he sat there. He took off, actually, he put his cigarette out and he took off his hat. And I know that that was God leading. God will answer your prayer, particularly when it comes to his will. And his will was for me that day to bless someone else. His will was for me to plant the seed. Now, after I did that, I had a great day, but my thought process was, God is going to use Moses for his kingdom. And so I urge us today, when we wake up in the morning, to get on our knees and to pray and to ask God, what can I do for you today? This is my prayer spot, and I hope to see you next time. And God bless you.